In this video, what we're going to focus on is evaluating a function. Example 1. If f of x equals 3x plus 2, find the value of f of 4. So we want to find the value of f of 4, right? Now, this is just basically substitution. Here we're given a function which is f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. So here in the bracket we have x, right? And over here we have x. Now they ask us to find f of 4. It means that we're going to substitute this value of 4 for x. So f of 4 is going to equal to 3. Instead of writing back x, we know the value of x. X is 4. So we're going to replace x with 4. And you use a bracket to show your substitution. Put back your plus sign. And then all you're going to do is to simplify. So 3 bracket 4 implies multiplication. So what this means is 3 times 4. So 3 times 4, that is going to give us 12. Put back your plus 2. And 12 plus 2, that is going to give you 14. So therefore, we now know that f of 4 is equal to 14. Right? Let's look at the second one. We are asked to find f of 0. Same principle, doesn't change. So f of 0 is going to equal to 3. Instead of writing back x, we know that the value of x now is 0. So we're going to replace x with 0. Put back our plus 2, right? Then all you need to do is to simplify. Remember that 3 bracket 0 implies 3 times 0. So 3 times 0, that is just 0. Put back your plus 2. Then 0 plus 2, that is 2. So therefore, we now know that f of 0 is equal to 2. For part 3, we are asked to find f of negative 2. Principle remains the same, still substitution. This is now saying that x is equal to negative 2. So it's going to be 3, open bracket, negative 2, plus 2. And then all you need to do is to simplify. But be careful when you multiply negative numbers. So we have 3 times negative 2, that is going to give us a negative 6. Go back here, plus 2. And be very careful when adding and subtracting negative numbers. So we have negative 6 plus 2, that is going to give us a negative 4. So therefore, we now know that f of negative 2 is equal to negative 4. Alright? Let's look at another example. So example 2, we're given if h of x is equal to 5x squared minus 1, find the value of h of 2. So it's just a different function, but the principle remains the same when we are evaluating function. So it's going to be h of 2. Now, note here, x is equal to 2. This is what this implies. So where you see x in the function, you're going to replace it with 2. So it's going to be 5, open bracket. Instead of putting back x, we're going to put 2. And remember to put back your square, minus 1. Here now, all we need to do is to simplify. So you're going to simplify using the order of operation. So we're going to square first. So 2 squared, that is going to give us 4. So it's going to be 5 times 4 minus 1. And we still can simplify this some more. So 5 bracket 4 implies 5 times 4. So 5 times 4, that is going to give us 20. Minus 1. And 20 minus 1 will give us 19. So therefore, we know that h of 2 is equal to 19. Second part, we are asked to evaluate h of negative 2. So we're going to find h of negative 2. So it's going to equal to 5. Instead of putting back x, we know that x is negative 2. So we open a bracket, put negative 2 in there, put back our square. Alright? Put back our subtraction. Subtract 1. And then simplify. So keep the 5 first. Work out the part with the square, with the power. So negative 2 squared means negative 2 times negative 2. And negative 2 times negative 2, that is going to give us a positive 4. Minus 1. So here, 5 times 4, that is going to give us 20. Minus 1. And 20 minus 1, that is going to give us 19. So therefore, we know that h of negative 2 is equal to 19. And then, for the final part of the question, we are asked to find h of 0. So now, h of 0 means that x is now 0, so it's going to be h of 0 equal to 5. Instead of putting back x, you know that x is now 0, so it's going to be 0. Put back your power, which is 2. Put back your subtract 1. Then simplify. So 0 squared is just 0. So what we have here is just 5 times 0 minus 1. And 5 times 0 is just 0 minus 1. And 0 minus 1 will give us negative 1. So therefore, we know that h of 0 is equal to negative 1. And that's it. So that's how you evaluate a function. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Do enjoy the rest of your day.